Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Westminster, Maryland. We are in the Lynx Den on the campus of Carroll Community College for this NJCAA Region 20 Division II matchup between the visiting Howard Dragons and the hometown Carroll Lynx. Mark Winkle bringing you the action today as we are set to go. Both teams taken to the field. Howard is going to be in their road blacks, going from left to right in this first half on your screen. And for Carroll, the white tops, blue shorts, they're going to go from right to left in this first half. Howard's coming in with a 1-0 record after defeating Hagerstown 6-0 in their season opener on their home field. Goals by Fode Dombayo, Darian Paz, Mark Adja, Brian Barrientos, Samson Ogunlie, and Mark Adja for his second. So 5 different goal scorers for them, and a shutout for goalkeeper Luke Ryerson, son of head coach Rob Ryerson, as he was only put to the test 4 times but made all saves in the 90 minutes in goal. For Carroll, they come in with an 0-2 record, having lost 10-0 against Montgomery in the season opener at Montgomery, followed by a 7-2 loss against Potomac State right here back on Tuesday. However, it was a tale of two halves where Potomac State went ahead 7-0 in the first half. Howard won the second half 2-0 and really showed a lot of promise. So hopefully they can carry some of the momentum over to this game. However, it will be a tough test against this very difficult Howard Dragons team. As mentioned, it will be Luke Ryerson in goal for Howard, and for Carroll, it will be freshman goalkeeper Elijah Wormley getting the start. Wormley started the Montgomery game that was replaced by Jake Wolf. Those two flip-flopped those roles in the second game as Wolf got the start, and then Wormley played very well in the second half and has earned himself his second start of the season wearing the green number 32. Carroll starters: Lima, Evans, Armand, number 6, getting his first start, and excited to get him on the field and get him back in there. Wojciech, along with Jasir, Ashley Alfaro Batista, that's Giancarlo Batista, along with Julio Batista, Kyle Kinsey, and as mentioned, Wormley in goal. As we are underway here, Carroll getting the opening kickoff, and we'll go back to Batista. Truce Norton puts it up the line, a beautiful ball forward. Crossed in already, looking for the run of Brian Barrientos. Couldn't quite get up in time. It's going to be a little bit of a shove, but nothing going from the referee, and we'll have ourselves a goal kick. Wormley to take the goal kick. Down the left sideline, or excuse me, the far sideline, long ball forward, looking for Alfaro. Just goes out of play, but that's a good look from Nabil Ashley. We've seen him play a lot of defense and getting moved up to midfield, at least to start in this game. Santos down the sideline looking for Barrientos, and a good slide tackle from Carroll, and Barrientos is down. Carroll keeps going on. This is Raymond Lima who plays it forward, but the referee now is going to stop play as Carroll, and we're going to have a stoppage as looks like Walid Jasir is going to get a conversation with the referee early on in this game, as his dissent likely had the same concern that I was mentioning, is that Carroll had the ball when they were moving forward. Referee blew the play dead, and that is a tough one for the Lynx to lose that momentum that they had going forward and have to pull it all the way back. Referee will now do a drop ball, and we're back underway. Down the sideline go the Dragons, and good job by Evans to just play it out and conservatively be able to allow his defense to recover. Switch of the field by Adja, the defender who did score 2 goals, playing center back. Have to imagine that those were from corner kicks to allow him to get up there. Maybe he just has a great long shot. We'll see. Barrientos recovered from his injury, trying to play through Lima. Gets it wide to Norton. Norton taking on Evans, one-on-one. Will now pick up a double team. Norton into the box. It's going to be headed away by Batista, and that will bring us to the first corner kick of the game for the Howard Dragons. Short corner kick is taken. Played across to Chris Herzog. Herzog with a strong left foot, and that's going to be just over the net. First shot attempt of the day goes to the Dragons. Herzog, a sophomore defender out of Ellicott City, Maryland. Playing in a left back row with that left foot, but was in a great shooting position from the corner of the box. Good crowd on hand today as we are celebrating the Youth Sports Recognition Day at Carroll Community College. So if you are listening to this and are in the area, come on out. We still got plenty of time for you to come have your kids play games, get a lot of giveaways, a lot of fun to be had. We have the Kona Ice Truck here with free coupons for that. So please come on out and enjoy lots of fun stuff. We're also going to have some games at halftime for more giveaways, lots of free stuff to give out today as we celebrate all of the youth sports in this area. Barrientos once again causing the Lynx some trouble in that corner. This is Paz, gives it away. Jasir picks his head up, trying to find somewhere to go with it. He'll just pull it back instead. Given away by Batista. Play long. Norton, he's got plenty of speed to go, but he's not going to be able to catch up to that one as he'll be out for a goal kick. Wormley to take the goal kick. Get some good air into that one. Something he struggled with early on the season, but has really been improving on his long kicks, and that's been a great help for the Carroll Lynx to be able to get out of their zone and be able to push their whole team up. Ryerson gets his first touch, will roll it out, and the Dragons will have to work their way up the field from their own half. trying to slowly work their way up. Simmons goes wide to Norton. Norton plays it up, finds Barrientos. Lima shouting him the whole time, and it's going to be forced back to Ogunlie. The men taking on the early game today as part of our doubleheader. The women will kick off at approximately 4 o'clock, as it will be these same two schools going at it. The Carroll women in their second ever game, their first at home, picking up their first ever point of the season as well, as they got the draw against Potomac State, a 3-3 thriller. And there was plenty of heat, causing all kinds of issues for both teams. So hopefully some cooler weather today will provide better opportunity for both teams to really show their best effort. Carroll doing a good job slowly moving up the field. Santos plays it wide. Norton has some room to run onto it. Norton has it hit away by Julio Batista. Great job for him to track back. Give up credit to Evans as well, who was just able to slow up Norton enough. Second corner kick of the game for the Dragons. And they'll play it short once more. Going towards the edge of the box, it's Herzog once again trying the same ball. This time it's deflected away. Into the corner goes Adja. Simmons plays it towards the middle. This is Jefferson Estrada, has it taken away by Lima. The Lynx are on the move. A big pullback, and that is going to be called. The referee did spot it. Was wondering if he was going to see it or if it was going to be missed, but he was trying to give the play on and eventually pulls it back. Played towards the corner. Carroll has him going here. Jasir chips it into the middle. Alfaro lays it off. An attempted shot there by Ashley is blocked away. Howard trying for a counterattack. This is Mateo Moore, and that is going to be kicked out. And it's going to be a Lynx throw-in. The Dragons play it back to Ryerson. And a foul by the Lynx, and now the Dragons will be able to move their way up. .11 minutes in, 34 to go in this first half. It's going to be Darian Paz, the freshman midfielder out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, chipping into the box, and a good job by Wormley to go grab it away. Wormley punts it forward. That's going to be tipped out by Herzog. And here come the Lynx moving up the field. A much better first 12 minutes for the Lynx than what we've seen in previous games, as they are doing a good job controlling the ball and controlling the tempo of this game, much better than they had been. Good job by the Lynx once again. Good help. Armand gets called for the foul in a bit of a tussle with Barrientos. Armando tries to keep it in. That is going to be out for a throw-in. As mentioned before, this is his first game as he has just been added to the roster, and certainly a player that the Lynx were looking forward to having in there and will be a huge help. Simmons. He'll go for the switch to the opposite corner. Ashley is there to head it away. Alfaro's got it, and the Lynx could have a look at for counter here. Back come the Dragons. Santos into the corner. Tries to get around, and there is going to be a foul called against Batista in the opposite corner. Looked like Santos took a heavy touch and just went down on the contact and took advantage. Looks like it's going to be Paz once again to take the free kick. The righty could cross or shoot this. Has the option for either from that spot. Goes for the low shot, and it's going to be wide of the net on the near side. Played short. Batista. He'll hit it long. Looking for Giancarlo Batista. Armando picks it up. Jasir tried to go for the 1-2 ball. Has it taken away, but good job by Kyle Kinsey to take it back. Agunlie from the near sideline throws it in. Santos, heavy touch, and Jasir will pick it up for the Lynx. Evans finds Jasir, who's able to turn and has room to go. Big slide tackle from Estrada, takes it away, but the Lynx will stay in possession. Lima finds Alfaro. Ashley on the overlap into the corner, a lot of contact, no call from the referee. That one was just called on the opposite side, and the Lynx not getting that one. And here come the Dragons. Santos gets around the keeper, open net, left-footed shot will be in there for a goal, and the Dragons have taken the lead 1-0. So the Lynx had some good buildup working there, but unfortunately, a strong counterattack from the Dragons caught Carroll off guard, and it will be a 1-0 lead in favor of the visitors. Simmons has that one given away. Armando turns and finds Alfaro. Left-footed cross looking for the middle, and it's going to be hit out for a Carroll throw-in. That ball just barely stays in. It's going to stay with the Lynx. Kinsey to the middle, finds Alfaro. Alfaro with a long left-footed shot. A good hit from him, but it is going to be saved by Ryerson, his first save of the game. .28 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 lead for Howard. Here come the Dragons once again. It's Santos trying to turn to his right foot. A lot of traffic in there. Moore has it taken away. It's going to be tipped off of the Lynx for a Howard throw deep in the Lynx territory. Long ball forward into the box, and Wormley does a great job of jumping up and punching it out. Armando trying to start a counterattack, and that is going to be taken away by Estrada of the Dragons. Simmons will just chip it out as he was looking for Norton in the corner and just didn't catch it cleanly. Armando, a lot of contact there, and it's going to be called a Lynx throw-in. And the referee in the middle will be corrected by his sideline ref, and it will go towards the Dragons. Norton has the ball taken away. What a tackle by Armando. Here come the Lynx, looking for Lima up the middle, and just a little bit too high on that ball. But certainly a good look and a good thought. Lima, good job tackling that away. Just here. Julio Batista has space in front of him. Dribbles up, looks for a corner ball. That's beautiful for Armando. It's going to take a little bit of skip off the wet grass and will go out, but had a good thought there. Going back through the middle are the Dragons. Now working to the opposite side. Herzog. Played up through the middle. Julio Batista in great position there. Jasir picks up the second ball. Goes through the middle. Now looks for some help as he'll pull it back and keeps possession. Ashley. 1-2 ball to Jasir. Lynx moving the ball quickly right now. Now Ashley's going to try to cross deep into the box. Batista isn't there. It's going to be a shot by Wojkowiak, and it's going to be just wide. But once again, the Carroll Lynx doing a great job of working the ball up the field. This is just a different Lynx team than what we saw for most of this season so far. I guess we got a glimpse of it at the second half against Potomac State. But certainly, despite being down 1-0, just playing good soccer right now. Howard moving the ball up through the wide channel. It's going to be Barrientos finding Norton. Norton going to try to dodge his way through. Ogunlie plays it through the middle, looking for Barrientos. Wormley comes way out of his box and clears it out. 25 minutes to go in the first half. Armando lays it off for Jasir. Plays it towards the corner. Giancarlo Batista trying to get to it. Simmons muscling him off. Good strength from the center back of the Dragons. And will play it back to his goalkeeper. Chipped up, Wormley able to camp under it and calls the fair catch. Alfaro finds Lima. Jasier, beautiful ball forward. Alfaro running onto it. The Energizer Bunny of the Lynx going forward. Kinsey. Lima goes try it for the cross. And it's going to be headed away by Gunier. Evans, he'll try through the middle. Headed away by Simmons. Koyak. 1-2 ball to Ashley. Let's trip. It's going to be a play on. Alfaro tries a long left-footed shot that's going to be over the net. And we have an injury on the play. It looks like it's Nabil Ashley. And play has resumed, but half of the Lynx team was over getting water. Fortunately able to recover in time. Here come the Dragons. That's Barrientos on the far side. Barrientos able to get around his man, goes through the corner. Kinsey is there to intercept. Lima able to keep possession for the Lynx, and that will allow Carroll to slowly work their way up. Midway through the first half. Another throw in for Carroll. Ashley goes long down the sideline. Howard will switch the field to the near side. Agunlier. Norton. He's going to try to just run down the sideline. Santos has it taken away. It's going to be a Howard throw-in. But once again, a good defensive stop for Carroll. Santos looking to body up Evans. Dribbles it to the corner. Able to pick his head up. He is going to go for the cross. It's going to be headed on. And that header just over the net. Wormley taking the goal kick. Gets to midfield, but it's going to be hit right back in by the Dragons. Santos up there by himself is able to push off the back of Kinsey. Now Kinsey tries to push back, and the referee's going to call the second one. That's unfortunate for the Lynx. There was a clear push first from Santos. Kinsey pushed back and gets called for the foul. And now the Dragons in a great chance for a free kick just outside of the 18-yard box. We saw Darian Paz take the first few free kicks around this area, and he is setting up, looking like he's going to take another one. Stay tuned for halftime, as we will have some fun halftime festivities as the Youth Sports Day kids will come out onto the field and play some games. It's going to be blocked by the Lynx. Good job there. illegal throw, and I was going to say, I hope the referee saw that one, as that will go towards the Lynx. So a foul by Carroll will result in another pause free kick from the near side corner this time. And we will see a whole lot of substitutions, particularly from the Dragons. It will be number 20, Dumbaya, going in. Number 23, Arqueta. Number 5, Ruby. Number 13, Benitez. And number 15, Perez, going in as it's Barrientos, Moore, Herzog, and Santos going out. Carroll making a substitution as well as James Stevens goes in for Ben Evans. Stevens started this season trying out for goalkeeper and now has been used out in the field. And having that extra player out there to use has been a great help. Brings a whole lot of energy. It's going to be a corner kick for the Dragons. Perez to take it into the box, headed on, and it's going to be out of play for a goal kick. That was Foseni Diallo who got his head on it. Excuse me, that was Dumboya that did. Flicked on Armando to Lima. Which Kowiak. Ashley slips on the play and gives it away. Dragons will come forward, empty net, but it's going to be shot wide of the net. Oh man, the Lynx, unfortunate slip on Ashley, but are not punished for it as Antonio Perez had his shot go wide. .1440 left in this first half. The Howard Dragons holding on to a 1-0 lead. I'd say so far, I would argue that the score is indicative of the play. It's been close, but slightly favoring Howard. We'll see if the Lynx can continue to fight on through. Perez. Taken away by Lima. He's been all over the place in the midfield for this Carroll Lynx team. Plays it forward to Alfaro. 1-2 ball, looking for the cross. Giancarlo Batista was unmarked, but unfortunately the cross just a little bit too close to Ryerson, who is able to scoop it up. Argueta. And that's going to be offsides on Dumboya. Good step by the Lynx defense. Wormley coming all the way up to start it up. Gives it to Kinsey. Stevens trying to chase down Estrada, but it's going to be played into the corner and a little bit too long for the run of Rafa Benitez. Not to be confused with the ex-Liverpool coach. Batista. Mortar shots one towards midfield. It's going to be trapped by Alfaro. Now the Lynx have somewhere to go with it. Lima looking for the run of Giancarlo Batista. Simmons able to cut it off, but there's plenty of Lynx players in the area, and they will win it back. Good job by Jasir. Ruby switches the field to Ogunlier. Dumbuya through the middle. Taken away. The Lynx have numbers going forward. Alfaro. Looking dangerous on the counterattack here. Looking for Batista, but it's going to be slide tackled away by Argueta. Wojkowiak for the Lynx. Picks it up. Norton playing a more central role. Chips it forward. That's a good ball for Benitez. Benitez gets around Wormley, who came way out of his net, but it delayed Benitez enough to allow Armando to come back and recover enough. 11 minutes left in this first half. Still just a 1-0 Howard lead. Right now, shots in favor of Howard, 6-3. Long punt forward. Batista heads to Alfaro. He tries to help it along to Wojkowiak, but it's going to be hit away by Estrada. And another offsides call by the near side referee, as it was over and back on the kick. Alfaro down on the play, but is trying to recover. Played forward. Giancarlo Batista picks it up and is getting held back, and a foul will be called. And now the Lynx again able to move forward. It'll be Walid Jasir to take this one. He's going to try to chip one deep. It's going to be a tough save, actually, as Jasir tried to see if he could catch the goalkeeper of the Dragons off guard. In the end, it is saved high in his net by Ryerson. disagreements about who the throw-in goes to, and it's going to be the Carroll Lynx that will get possession. And they'll give it right back as not able to control the throw-in on the far side. Estrada goes towards the sideline, finds Benitez. Benitez into the corner, gives it back to Estrada. Back to Benitez. They're playing a two-man game on the near sideline, but it's taken away. Now, can the Lynx counter as Alfaro got his head on it, but James Stevens just couldn't catch up to it in time. And the Dragons will try to play quickly. On the outside to Truce Norton. Jasir trying to fight through Norton, gets the inside position and gets possession, but then he has it taken away. Norton trying to dodge his way through, and he is able to draw the foul. Not a whole lot of contact on that one, but a whole lot of diving in the grass. Lima trying to delay the free kick restart. It is going to be Antonio Perez who is behind the ball. Perez chips it in. Wormley comes off his line and is able to catch it cleanly. Now, here comes the counterattack. Armando has room in front of him. Plays it to Wojkowiak. Switch of the field to Lima. He's got room. Plenty of places for him to go forward with it. Near sideline is Armando. Alfaro tripped up on the play, and that will be called. Played quickly. Lima on the overlap. Poked away as it was trying to return it to Alfaro. Ogunlie to Norton. And Norton is once again able to draw the foul. Fouls are starting to rack up for both sides. 7 called against the Lynx so far, 3 against the Dragons. Dumboya cleared out by the Lynx. We have 6 minutes left in this first half. Played forward, looking for Dumboya. Good job by Ashley. Able to get the inside position and shield him away from the ball. There's one of those kids from U Sports Day able to go retrieve the ball. Love seeing that. That's why they're here. Norton tries an audacious attempt, and that is going to be well over the net for a Lynx goal kick. Played short to Julio Batista. Kicks it up through the middle of the field, and it's just going to skip on by Alfaro, trying to see if he can poach it away from the back line of the Dragons, but they're able to keep possession. Now, Estrada on the near sideline. He's going to chip it forward. Cleared out by Batista. Estrada to the near side corner. Gets the return ball. Played to Perez inside. Perez, the shot is going to be saved by Wormley. Is able to dive to his right and makes the save in the end. Cannot stress enough that it is wet on this grass, so you never know what kind of slips could happen at any moment. Punted forward by Wormley. Alfaro trying to keep it in, gets a touch on it, but is just not able to keep it in on the near sideline. And that's going to be a Carroll throw-in. Or the referee is... going to be a Howard throw-in. I think the ref got that one incorrectly, but we will see a Carroll get control of the ball. Armando trying to dribble through. Gets through 3-4 Dragons, now going forward to Lima. and before it's taken away by Ogunlier. Played long, looking for Lima, and he is shielded off as Ryerson will collect in his own box. Estrada to Benitez. Dumboya trying to run onto it. Batista trying to shield him off, but isn't able to do so. Dumboya able to slot it in, and it is going to be a goal for the Dragons. Batista just couldn't quite stop his man. And the shot by Dumboya right between the legs of Wormley. And the Dragons, with just over 3 minutes left in this first half, have taken a 2-0 lead. Simmons plays through the middle. Perez tripped up on the play. No call from the referee. That one did look like there was a lot of contact. No whistle. And referee blows his whistle. Doesn't really show what's going to happen. It is look like it's going to be a foul against Carroll. Two minutes left in this first half. Norton down the far sideline, tries to go through the middle. Norton still got it. Trying to dribble through the entire Lynx team. He gets it back. And cleared out by the Lynx. Simmons from the midfield. Tries to cross the ball around right towards the camera. Great job by Estrada to keep that in. Norton towards Argueta. Ogunlier. 1 minute remaining in this first half. Dumboya just doubled the Dragons' lead a couple minutes ago. A lot of contact. Jasir goes down. Dumboya picks up for the Dragons. Norton from the far sideline. Overlap. Inside, it's going to be picked up by Wormley with 30 seconds left. Wormley slices the punt. Ogunlier to Norton. 10 seconds remaining. One last run forward for the Dragons. Norton into the box, dribbles a little bit too heavily. And with that goal kick, that will do it for the first half. An exciting one, pretty even play for most of it, but it is going to be the Dragons that take a 2-0 lead. As we go into halftime, we'll be back after this short 15-minute break. Second half underway here in Westminster, Maryland, as the Carroll Lynx find themselves down 2-0 against the Howard Dragons early on. Contact in the box. A Howard Dragon player still down on the play, crossed, and that's going to be deflected towards Wormley, and the referee will now check on the injured player as a chaotic start to this contest for the second half. That is Dimboya, who is down on the play. And after realizing that he's not going to get the call, we'll stand up and continue play. Did look like a lot of contact there, but the referee wasn't going to give the penalty kick on that one. Wormley punts it forward. Jasir trying to get through a couple of players, getting held back, and Santos is going to be called for the foul. A little bit of pushing and shoving between the two players, a little extracurricular, and just like that, we're going to have our first yellow card of the game, as Santos just was not going to let up on that play and just pushed a little bit too far. Lima starts things up. It's going to be headed backwards by the Dragons, but there is Ryerson to scoop it up. Punted towards our way, right at the camera, and a good job by the Carroll staff to protect the equipment. Alfaro trying to chase it down. Ryerson will play it wide as Mark Adja able to keep possession. Norton plays it to the sideline. Santos trying to get around. Kinsey, still Santos with it into the box. Crosses it, and it's going to be Lima who tracks all the way back and is able to take it away. Wojkowiak is hurt on the play, as that was a contact as he went up for it and took his knee out. Daniel is able to get up and looks like he's going to be able to shake it off. Kinsey to restart it for the Lynx. Headed forward by Barrientos. Santos. Long ball across. Looking for the run of Moore. And just a bit too long for a Carroll goal kick. 9 shots for Howard in that first half, 3 of which were on goal, 2 went into the goal. For Carroll, 4 shots, 2 on goal in the first half. Played forward. Alfaro trying to catch up to it. Still chasing after it. Alfaro still going, and Agunlier is going to poke it away from him. Santos turns with the ball. Santos going through the middle. Lima able to track back and take it away. Still fighting between those two. Norton picks it up for Howard. Santos from the box is going to take a shot. It's going to be blocked away by Ashley. Norton from the corner of the 18-yard box. Nabil Ashley is going to dive in and poke it away, but it will be a corner kick for Howard. 5 minutes into the second half. Will be Norton to take the right-footed in-swinger towards the top of the 18-yard box. And a foul will be called against Armando on the far side. And this will give the Dragons a chance to set up a set piece from the opposite side. In towards Dumboya. He takes a touch into the box. Flicks it back for Barrientos. And the Lynx does a great job defensively of averting the danger. Barrientos flips it forward. And Jasir hits it up. Look at the height of Alfaro jumping there. I was told earlier that he was a track and field star back in high school. Santos into the corner for Howard. Looking to get around Wojkowiak. Norton gets around Stevens. And Julio Batista able to clear it out. But once again, Carroll not able to keep possession. And they are still on their back foots. Trying to just hold on. Norton. Tipped by Kinsey, and it's going to go right into the hands of Wormley. Danny to the wide side, Armando. Ogunlie to Norton. Santos has it taken away by Kinsey. Kinsey trying to work through. Alfaro finds Wojkowiak, and now the Lynx have some room in front of them to work through. Flips it forward, looking for Alfaro. Alfaro gets onto it. Alfaro into the box, and then is pushed off of it at the last moment as Aja just recovered enough to get a tip on Alfaro and push him off the ball. Carroll's best chance of the game. Going back the other way. Dumboya into the Carroll box. It's going to be tipped over the goal by Julio Batista. And still haven't seen a call from the referee about whether it's a throw-in or a corner kick. And it looks like it will be a throw-in. No, it will be a corner kick. Played short. Barrientos brings it onto his right foot. Has that blocked away. Lima trying to get to it, but it's going to be taken away by Moore. Norton. He'll go into the box. Dives to his right, and it's going to be saved by Wormley. Elijah Wormley having himself a good day. That's his second save, but Just really much more in command of his box than we've seen in previous games. Even at times coming way out of his box. Stevens gives up to Alfaro. And a great job by Ashley, able to hit away from Norton. Estrada to Norton. Santos brings it to his right foot, and he's going to slice that shot, and it will be wide for a throw-in. So it's going to be backup goalkeeper Jake Wolf going in there as a field player to give Carroll another body. Fresh legs out there wearing number 24, typically number 30 in goal. Ashley picks it up, leaves it off for Jasir. Tips it forward. Ashley has some room forward. Ashley gives it to Alfaro. Batista waiting for the ball on the far sideline. Alfaro with the shot. Wolf is there, but it's going to be saved by Ryerson on the double save. Jake Wolf on the follow-up nearly put it in. And the best chance of the game for the Lynx. Ryerson doubles the save count on that one. Norton on the near sideline. Dumboya crosses it in. Batista able to clear it out. Agunlier finds Norton. Norton was a really good player for Howard last year. The Lynx so far have done a good job of bottling him up and not letting him do too much harm, as Dumboya had that cross blocked away by Ashley. Saved in by Lima. And looking for Wolf and just went under his foot. Santos finds Moore overlapping on the far side. Mateo Moore gets in there. Shot is just going to go over the net. And it looks like it actually was saved by Wormley, as it's going to be called a corner kick on the far sideline. Corner kick. Right-footed outswinger by Mateo Moore. Headed out by Wolf. Second ball is picked up, and that is going to be chipped well over the net by Sebastian Fonseca. Ben Evans will return into the game for the Lynx as Giancarlo Batista gets his first break of the game. Headed forward. And that's going to be a foul called against Demboya. Not sure I agree with that one. And Demboya is going to get a yellow card on top of it as he was not allowing space for the restart and tried to delay it and got penalized for it. Wormley tries the other side, goes to Ashley. Excuse me, that's Armando. Norton goes to the corner looking for Estrada. Barrientos. Gunier finds Santos on the near side. And that shot by Santos will be saved. Alfaro flips it over the head of Barrientos. Demboya on the far sideline. Gets around his man. Goes for the cross towards the middle. It's going to be headed away by Ashley, but it's towards Norton. Norton gets around his man. Left-footed shot saved by Wormley. Elijah Wormley having himself a game. Does a great job of smothering that shot, keeping this at a 2-goal deficit for the Lynx. Punted short. Demboya able to shield off Julio Batista, plays it forward. Santos into the box. Santos puts it in the net. And that will make it a 3-0 Howard lead. Both teams making subs after that goal as Esteban Benitez will come in for Howard, replacing Truce Norton. And Giancarlo Batista returning into the game. Correction, that's Lorenzo Placeres for Carroll making his first appearance in the game. Santos heads it forward. Demboya tries to play it towards the middle. Moore is there, but Wormley does another good job of coming off of his line and able to pull that one away. Moore finds Estrada. Howard content with just keeping possession along the back line. Now they'll move forward. Benitez finds Demboya. Trying to take his man on one. Still on the ball is Demboya. Still with control. He's going to try to play the pass through, but nobody making the run for Howard. So it will be Darian Paz, who will return into the game, as Sam Santos, who has scored 2 goals, will get a break. Wormley mishits that goal kick. And that's going to go right to Howard, and they'll right back on the attack. Ogunlie trying to play for Barrientos. Ashley finds Alfaro. Long ball forward by Adja. Finds Demboya. Demboya at the corner of the box. Pulls it back to his left. He'll try a left-footed shot across the line of, and goes wide. Played forward for Demboya. Kinsey trying to muscle his way onto it. Good fight between both teams there. Working for possession. And it will go towards Howard once more. Barrientos has that cross blocked. Moore has it taken away. Lima chips it forward for Alfaro. He's all alone trying to work his way through Simmons, who has a significant size advantage, but Alfaro has the speed. Just trying to get around this man. Played towards the corner. Demboya. Ogunlie looks to switch the field. Headed away by Ashley. Played towards the middle. Good job by Armando, able to shield the man off before he could get the shot off. 23 minutes left in this second half. Howard pushing forward. Looking for the corner ball. Finds Paz. Paz gets around his man. In the middle of the box, and good job by Danny. He's able to kick it forward and clear it out of the danger zone. Simmons to Adja. So Murad Maka will come in for the Lynx and take over at the left wing, replacing Armando Armand. And for the Dragons, it is Perez coming back in as Demboya gets a break. Foul called against Howard. Ashley gets some air into that one. Lima has some options going forward and puts it right into the leg of Simmons. Placeris now played towards the middle. And Wojkowiak will be called for the foul, the push in the back. Long ball played by Estrada, looking for Barrientos. And he's able to chip it over the goalkeeper. And what a play by Wormley. He's able to flip it over his crossbar. A great recovery from him. It will be a corner kick for the Dragons as it's Mateo Moore in the corner once more. And they're calling a goal kick on that? Oh, they're calling a foul on a push in the from behind. So a foul will be given against the Dragons. .20 minutes left in this second half. Ashley two-touch it forward. And out of bounds for a Carroll throw-in. So now Giancarlo Batista will return in the game as Kritz Herzog also comes back in for Howard. Batista looking for the run of Alfaro just behind him. Long ball, switching the field, looking for Fonseca. He's got possession. Plays it down the far sideline, looking for the run of Barrientos. It's going to be hit out, and I believe that will be a Howard throw-in. So Rafa Benitez will return in for Howard, replacing Mateo Moore. And for the Lynx, Armando, after a short break, will replace Ben Evans. Benitez takes the throw-in towards Barrientos. Puts it back, a good cross towards the top of the box, which Kowiak gets his head to it first, and now the Lynx could be on the counter. Here comes Batista. He's getting held back on that. It gets pushed down. It's going to be saved in by Agunlier. Offsides will be called. Barrientos just started his run a little bit early and then shoots it into the net, and that's surely got to be a card. That's a card every single time. And it looks like he's just going to get a warning. He is lucky with that one. So in the end, it will just be an offsides call. No card was given, but certainly on a warning. Armand. Ashley playing it forward, looking for more. For more Maka. I apologize. Wojtkowiak able to keep it in. Gets taken down on the play, and that will be a foul called against Howard. Free kick taken in. It's going to be headed on. It's in the net. Carroll has put in the first goal of the game. The header by Daniel Wojtkowiak. And give the assist to Edwin Alfaro for a picture perfect cross. And just like that, we got ourselves a ball game here. With the Carroll Lynx only down 3-1 now. $15:30 left in this second half. Still plenty of time for more goals to be scored in this one. Jasir tripped up on the play, no call. Going towards the corner. Dragons going forward. Into the box they go. Still dribbling with it. Tries to put it into the middle, and it's going to be deflected away off the line by Nabil Ashley. A dangerous build-up from the Dragons. And Lynx once again able to survive it. Going forward. It is Paz. Looking for the run. A great run it was, but just off the mark for Barrientos. And it will be a goal kick. Alfaro has the ball taken away from him. Going back the other way are the Dragons once more, trying to play for the corner. Alfaro puts it towards the middle. Dangerous ball there. Benitez, one-on-one against Maka. Tries the shot, and it's going to go into the net, and the Dragons get it back right away. Rafa Benitez puts one in. And it is now a 4-1 lead for the Howard Dragons. Norton, who just checked back into the game. Working the ball forward. Perez, back to Norton. Jasir tries to lay it off for Lima, taken away. Played forward. Morad Maka on the far side. Works the ball up for Batista. Has it taken away. Kyle Simmons with a strong tackle and puts the ball back on the feet of the Dragons. Into the corner goes Paz. Gets around his man and has it poked away by Batista at the last minute, and that is going to be a corner kick for Howard. Into the box it goes, headed on by Aja. And mentioned before, he had a couple of goals in that first game and nearly added to his total there. Just couldn't quite put that header on net. Played towards the near sideline. Norton. Great defense again by Ashley as he is able to shut down Norton once more. Play towards the middle. Magunlier has room to work with. Norton, he'll try a long shot. It's going to curl over the net for a goal kick. 10.5 minutes left in this second half. Armand, long kick forward. Santos gets around his man, tries a shot, but kind of slipped on the play, and it's going to go well out for a throw-in. Henry Fan just checked into the game for Carroll on this near side. As Carroll trying to continue to get some fresh bodies in there. Santos working down the near side. Nabil Ashley again pokes it away. And some confusion here as Carroll trying to sub when they're not able to. Oh, look, never mind. It looks like it is due to. Played through the middle. Picked up Paz tries the long shot, and it's going to be saved by Wormley. Paz over to the near sideline to take the corner kick. Argueta is there. They will play it short. And Fan is there to intercept on the pass. But offsides will be called on the play. Just over 2 minutes left. Cross towards the middle. Good clearance by Wojkowiak. Minute and a half left. Long ball across, and that's going to be too much, as it will be a Carroll throw with just under a minute remaining. Looking for one last push forward. Kinsey able to get around his man. Trying to go forward with it, but it's going to be taken away. Pass back to Ryerson, who's going to be able to dribble around his man and get it wide. This is Blyden Elung. He just checked in for the first time in the game. Going forward with it. Picked up at midfield by Howard. Hit off the referee, and that should be a dead ball, and Carroll will keep possession as the closing seconds tick down. And that will do it for us here. A valiant effort from these Carroll Lynx against a strong Howard Dragons team. But in the end, the Dragons will improve to 2-0 on the season. The Carroll Lynx will fall to 0-3 as they look to rebound next week when they take on Prince George's on Tuesday, September 3rd. On the road, as both games next week for the Carroll Lynx will be on the road. We won't see them back in town for a couple weeks. But make sure to follow all the Lynx news at carrollynx.com to keep up with everything that you would want to know about Carroll Lynx athletics. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just about 15-20 minutes as the women's half of the doubleheader will take place right here